Speaking on his LBC show, the former UKIP leader admitted that despite being Donald Trump's biggest supporter, he was worried about the US president's latest threat to Russia over the suspected chemical attack in Douma, Syria. Nigel Farage claimed it was surprising to hear Mr. Trump keen to attack the Assad regime after he had been so critical of former US President Barack Obama's involvement with the Syrian conflict. He said, "All I can say is this: I have been a steadfast supporter of Donald Trump right the way through the primaries, through the campaign itself. I even appeared on a stage with him. I went around the debates and was in the spin rooms, and I supported a huge amount of the president's agenda. I've always believed his instincts to be right." Getty Syria News. Farage admits he is worried about Donald Trump's tweet against Russia, but we are in a very odd place where Donald J. Trump, who in 2013 18 times tweeted at Obama, "Don't get involved in the war in Syria. It would be a mad and dangerous thing to do." And yet, today, with similar circumstances albeit slightly more serious ones, it has Trump that it has been talking in a pretty hawkish way. He often does this to get concessions. He said to North Korea, "My button is bigger than yours, and apparently we now going to have talks." He has been threatening China on trade. They beginning to make concessions. He's used, on the world stage, to play his tough hand of cards and getting concessions. Nigel Farage. He's used, on the world stage, to play his hand of cards, this tough hand of cards, and getting concessions. But I, as a Trump supporter, am pretty worried by one or two things that he said. Donald Trump promised forceful action on Monday in response to the suspected Syrian poison gas attack that killed at least 60 people and injured more than 1,000 others. Reports suggested more than 500 people, mostly women and children, were taken to medical centers with difficulty breathing, foaming at the mouth and burning sensations in the eyes. The attack comes almost exactly a year after a chemical atrocity in the northern Syrian town of Khan Sheikhoun killed dozens of people. Russia's ambassador to Lebanon Alexander Zasypkin said any U.S. missiles fired at Syria would be shot down and the launch sites targeted. He told Hezbollah's Al-Manar TV, "If there is a strike by the Americans, then the missiles will be downed and even the sources from which the missiles were fired." Breaking a self-imposed 48-hour silence to announce U.S. response to the alleged attack, Mr. Trump responded on Twitter, "Russia vows to shoot down any and all missiles fired at Syria. Get ready, Russia, because they will be coming. Nice and new and smart!" You shouldn't be partners with a gas-killing animal who kills his people and enjoys it. Our relationship with Russia is worse now than it has ever been, and that includes the Cold War. There is no reason for this. Russia needs us to help with their economy, something that would be very easy to do, and we need all nations to work together. Stop the arms race.